Hi, Kelly here again. I'm here to update you a bit earlier in the week with the outcome of our newly released economic forecasts. We have upgraded our view of the economy in the most recent forecasts, and that while we still expect growth to decline, we no longer anticipate a recession taking hold later on this year. The big reason for a change in view has reflected a historic turnaround in migration trends. 65,000 people have entered the country in the last 12 months. That's a big turnaround from last year, where we saw 20,000 people net leave the country. That's a big increase in population growth, the largest increase in population growth that we've probably seen in a few decades. And whilst it's bringing well-needed supply of workers into industries that have been starving for staff, it is also going to add to demand as these new migrants find somewhere to live and they buy durable goods, and they generally support the retail sector more generally. So what does that kind of mean then for the wider economy and for the Reserve Bank? Well, one implication is that house prices probably aren't going to fall very much further from the current level. There's been a reasonably significant fall in house prices in the last 18 months to 2 years or so. We now anticipate that those prices have bottomed, and whilst they won't race away, we don't kind of see that downward pressure coming in the housing market that has been so prevalent for a while. The sort of implication for the Reserve Bank means that this is all a little bit tricky, in the sense that they were probably expecting that there would be significant downward pressure coming from the economy and inflation pressures from the interest rate increases that they have already done in the last year or so. This surge in migration and associated demand is going to counteract that, as would also the flattening off in house prices. So, the upshot of that then, what does that mean? Well, we think that it means that the Reserve Bank is going to have to put interest rates up by a little bit more than we thought a while ago. We now anticipate the OCR will go up over the next 3 months to around 6% and stay there for the next 9 months to a year or so, until next year, around May, when we would expect that the Reserve Bank would be seeing some pretty tangible signs that inflation pressures will be falling, the economy will be coming off, and as a result they can be more confident that inflation is going to be back inside that 1 to 3% target range within a reasonable time frame. Talk to you next time.